When I first met Carmen, her disposition, like she has such a gentle spirit, very humble, just such a teddy bear. She doesn't speak English at all, so her daughters, usually have to interpret for her.
She came to this country alone, did it alone by herself, and then had to raise 2 daughters by herself.
Her goal coming to this country was only to stay 2 years to help my grandma. And then after that, she had us and decided to stay here. And she's my hero because she never gave up on me.
When Mary-Kate was 3 weeks, we went out for a walk, and we came home from our walk and she took a nap. And when she woke up, she had a swollen thigh. So we went to her pediatrician. He couldn't figure out what was going on. So he sent us to the emergency room, and there we found out that she had a broken femur, broken rib bone, and a broken wrist. She was in a lot of pain, and she was having muscle spasms. I knew then, that this would probably be her diagnosis.
The first person I met in the DeJesus family was Jeanette. She came in with irregular menstrual bleeding, painful cycles. We, did her workup, ordered an ultrasound, did blood work, and we found out that she had fibroids. Subsequently, I think her mother was with her during that visit and happened to mention, that she had some bleeding as well, which would be unusual for a woman who's postmenopause. Whenever you meet a woman like that, the concerns are, is this something benign, or is this something malignant? So we got her into the clinic, in short order, just because, again, this could be something more serious than not. And unfortunately, during her evaluation, she was found to have endometrial cancer.
My main fear was, my mom has cancer. Don't know how serious it is. It's the word itself. I know Dr. Arabiosa was trying to say, it's okay, it's ovarian cancer, this is a good cancer that you want, but at the end of the day, all those words you block up is except for cancer. My mom has cancer. I don't know how much time I have with her.
I was depressed, and I just didn't know what the future would look like for us and our family. The place where we were previously, they were telling us all the things that she couldn't do. She's never gonna play sports, she can't dance, she's gonna go blind, and she's probably gonna go deaf at some point. And so I started looking for another option that would provide us some hope, and that's when we found Dr. Maciel.
I think as soon as we met Dr. Maciel, I think that 180'd the script. I think that completely changed our outlook, that this is going to be okay. We're going to get through this. This is going to happen. We're going to take care of it.
The implants that we have to use, the rods for patients with osteogenesis imperfecta, are imperfect because they have to be so small. The rods are so tiny that we know that patients will likely require future surgeries when their children grow off the rod. As in the case of Mary-Kate, she fractured another femur, and then that led us to the initiation of that surgical journey for the other side. Ultimately, we've addressed all 4 long bones, and we continue to watch and wait, and she walks and runs and does everything she wants to do. She's a child first, and a patient second.
I'm not afraid of losing what I've found.
Once we found out and having the procedure and everything, it's been hard. I know that some people that have chemo, it's at 50-50. It's scary because you think more about the 50 that your mom's not going to be there.
Para ellas me imagino que duro porque ver uno que la mamá está enferma y más que yo que mi mamá murió de cáncer también. Siento que ellas sintieron duro y para mí pues yo confía mucho en Dios y solo le pedí al Señor que me diera fuerzas y que ellas no se sintieran tan mal, pues como me sentí yo cuando me di cuenta que mi mamá tenía cáncer.
She made sure that we were good when we were little. Now I need to make sure that she's good now that she's getting older. She doesn't have anybody. She had 2 daughters, and we have to be there for her. She didn't give up on us, so why would we give up on her?
A story speaks and silences my doubt.
When you have a baby, you have tons of hopes and dreams for them, and you picture your life with your husband and your baby and doing all these really fun activities. Then to have that baby and be told she'll never play soccer. She may not walk. She may not hear. She may not see. And now I can't even believe that it's been 5 years and we're at 5 and she's flourishing. She can sing. She can dance. She can swim. She's honestly a miracle child, and she has so much hope and so much joy. She's been through things that most adults never go through, and she's never let it stop her. I'm now excited for her future instead of being worried about her future, because I think she has a lot to offer the world.
In the Tampa Bay area, we are experiencing significant population growth, and people are coming here to raise their families. So we need more pediatric specialists who understand complex chronic conditions. And so donations for these kinds of programs allow us to be those experts.
If someone were to donate to AdventHealth, the reasons I would encourage them, right, to donate would be for their core values, their mission, and their vision that they bring to healthcare. AdventHealth rides on the coattail of a healthcare organization that goes out into the streets, almost like a ministry, which is very different than a lot of other hospitals in the area.
Prior to finding Dr. Abiosi, finding OBGYN was horrible. It was horrible until I found her. We're strong believers of God, and to find someone that is not afraid to talk about God, she made me feel comfortable.
I never experienced a doctor very family-oriented, and she treats you like one of her own. So that was like one of the things that did shock me. So why not go with a hospital that gives you that support and gives you that family need?
What do you tell us you want to be?
What do you tell us? What do you tell Dr.
Doctor.
You want to be a doctor when you grow up?
Mm-hmm.
Why do you want to be a doctor when you grow up?
Because I want to work with Dr. Maciel.
I think if Dr. Maciel was here right now, I don't think there's anything I could say to her. Thank you would probably be the biggest thing. She completely changed our outlook. The care that she's done and how thorough she is. I feel that Dr. Maciel has literally, she is an angel on earth, and she was put here to help Mary Kate and to help us.
Through everything, here we stand, hand in